Hey everybody, it's your girl Licia and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do, something out of the box. I want to do a story time. By the title, you probably already realized that it's a story time. But this is a weird, funny story time. I don't know if it's weird. I mean, okay. But alright, so this is a story of like how I found out my boyfriend at the time was a stripper. Whoa. So this was like, dang, this was a long time ago. This was like some years ago, like deep. Alright, so it was this dude, right? I was like, he was 2 years older than me. He was 2 years older than me. And like I was okay, so back up. Alright, so when I was in school, like I used to walk home because my house wasn't far from my school, right? And so it wasn't that far from my school. So I would walk home, right? And I would walk home, my cousin would walk home with me. And so my cousin was dating this dude, right? And he lived close too. So he walked, and then this other dude was walking with us one day, right? No, he was walking, but he wasn't with us. But like the dudes knew each other, but he wasn't talking to him because he was with my cousin. The dude was my cousin. I'm gonna give him a name that my cousin was dating. Okay, dude my cousin was dating. His name was the dude my cousin was dating. His name was Alan, right? Alan. Okay, Alan. Okay, so dude my cousin was dating. His name was Alan. But alright, so I was walking like, she had made me a third wheel. So I was walking like, cause she was walking to my house and he was like, they was walking together. So I was a third wheel. And so I was walking like ahead of them. I'm like, bro, this is like, I'm just like by myself. But like they was behind me. And so the other dude that Alan knew that were friends with him, whatever, he was walking, but like he was being rude, okay? He was being rude. And so he would like walk, he was like walking, and like he was behind me, but he kind of like bum rushed his way like past me. And I'm like, I know you see all this sidewalk. And I was like, excuse you, whatever. I was like, excuse you. And somehow in that conversation, we started talking. And so, like, okay, so his name was David. Okay, so yeah. So David was like, he was alright. Like he wasn't like ugly or nothing like that. To me he wasn't. But like he was cool. So I was like, excuse me, like you like basically was being rude because I was like walking right here too. Like it was a sidewalk, so it's like it's hella room, like what I'm saying. It's like a whole lot of room. Like you ain't gotta like, brush me out the way something like that like you would do. Just be a gentleman. But we started talking like that. And so we was talking and like eventually like I know we exchanged numbers or whatever. Cause I had recognized him because we were in band together. But like I was like, lower than him because I was younger than him. Whatever. So I was just like, okay, whatever. And so we started talking. And then next thing you know, like we started like dating or whatever. I don't remember how long we was dating. It was not that long. It was not long at all. I don't remember how long we was dating. But it was cool. Like, he was real nice. He was real cool like that. But like, every time I turn around, it'll always be something with him. And I just be like, bro, what's going on? Like, tell me, like, explain, like, what's going on. Alright, so yeah, so we just cool, like we chilling, whatever. We ain't chilling. He would walk me to like halfway, like almost to my house. Not really to my house, but like he would stop because his house was like right there. And my house was like the next street over, something like that. The next street over, but yeah, so he would like walk me towards like in the middle, you know what I'm saying? If it's understandable. But he would walk me to like in the middle. And so I was just like, okay. But he was cool. So it was like, it wasn't nothing too, it wasn't nothing like that was like, you know, a sign that he could be lying about whatever he was doing. So yeah, so it was just cool, whatever. We was like, I ain't really like, I was kind of, like, I'm the type of person, like, you know, if I'm talking to somebody, only a couple people gonna know, and those couple people gonna be my friends and like my cousin. That was it. But like, it wasn't like I was just like, oh, I'm dating him, he did that for me, he did this for me. Nah, I ain't never been the type of person to do something like that. But like, cause I just like kept that to myself, cause I'm like, I don't know about my business. I ain't fool people like that. It's a no for me. But okay, so yeah, so like our relationship was like low key, which I didn't mind that, but it wasn't like he wasn't like claiming me, because we were talking to each other like in the public, like, you know, it wasn't like I'm a side chick or anything like that. But no, alright, it was nothing of that nature. And so he told me he had a job, right? But like, you know, he never go into detail, because I'm thinking like at the time, like, he was like underage to have a job, so I didn't really think that of it. I'm like, okay, so maybe you working with your family or something like that, you know, not just digging too deep in it, because I'm like, you got a job, that's what's up for you, like, you know, kudos to you, well, you doing your thing. Like, as long as you like treating me right, being respectful, all that, we good. Like, you ain't coming at me sideways, crossing me, disrespecting me, trying to show off from your little friends or whatever. We good, right? Right. Okay, so I was with my cousin one day, and I was like at her house, and we was outside chilling and whatever. We was just outside chilling, and it was this little dude. Like, he went to school with us too, but like, he was there. And we was just outside just talking, having like a regular conversation, just walking down the street or whatever. And this dude, little dude, I'm calling him Ray. So Ray, he was real cool. Like, he was cool. And so we was talking, and like, I was telling him of like, he was asking me, well, I don't know how the conversation got onto David. I almost forgot his name. David. But like, I don't know, we was just talking about it. And he was like, you know he a stripper, right? What? I was like, excuse me? I was like, run it back to me one more time. Like, what you say? I was like, you know he a stripper. He was like, you know he a stripper, right? What? I'm like, no. I didn't know nothing about that. And so I was just like, where you get that from? So he was giving me details and stuff like that, and I really don't remember all these details, because this was like a long time ago. And he was giving me all these details and telling me and stuff, because like because Ray was like a grade ahead of me, but he wasn't in the same grade as David. You understand what I'm saying? So he was like, he was old enough to know all the tea. You see what I'm saying? He was old enough to know, but like, I didn't know, because like, I was naive. Whatever. Anyways, but yeah, so he was like, you know he a stripper, right? Excuse me? Like, what? I was just like, what you mean? I was like, what do you mean he's a stripper? I was like, I texted him so quick. I texted David so quick. I was like, so this dude just told me, so Ray just told me you a stripper. And he was like, I was like, is that true? And he was like, yeah. You didn't choose to tell me? Like, what you mean? I was like, dude, so you was not going to tell me this whole time, like, that you were a stripper? That wasn't like, you know, I'm telling you, like, you know, I'm this, and this. I'm telling you a little bit, like, giving you little details about my family, whatever. We having, like, you know, a so-called relationship. But you leaving out key details. Like, is this the job she was talking about she was having? That's kind of important. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, yeah. So I was freaking out. I was bugging, yo. I was bugging. I was like, what you mean? What you mean you a stripper? You didn't tell me you was a stripper. Oh my my gosh. It was so like, I could laugh on it now, but I was real deal like in my feelings back then. But I was like, what you mean you a stripper? Like, you wouldn't tell me. You wasn't gonna tell me. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, I don't even know where he worked. I don't know like what strip club he worked at. We was still in school and he wasn't even old enough to get a job yet. Like a legal job. So I'm like, how? Like, it ain't adding up, bro. Like, it was not adding up. So I was like, yo, I was like mad, but I was like, I don't even know if I was like mad. I don't think I was mad. I think I was like hurt mad. Like, you know, when y'all feelings hurt, cause you know, you like, you thinking this person doing something and they really doing something else, but it ain't like, you know, it's like a, why you didn't tell me type of mad. Like, I was like, bro, why you didn't tell me? And so he was like all nonchalant and just chilling and stuff about it. And I'm over here bugging. Like, bugging out. Like, bro, what do you mean? Like, what you mean you a stripper? Why did I find this out from Ray? Why I can't find this out from you? Like, what do you mean, bro? So yeah, I was bugging out, right? And so the next day, like the next school day, whatever, 'cause I think that happened during the weekend. And so I was like real upset. I was like, what do you mean you a stripper? Like, why you didn't tell me? Like, this is an important piece of information I need to know. Like, what you mean? And so but he was like so nonchalant about it, whatever. So through the text. But I think he called me too. I think he did call me that night. But I was mad. Like, I answered it, but I really did not want to talk. I was like, yo, what do you mean you're a stripper? And like, I don't even remember what he said. He probably said something stupid. But like the next school day, we was at school. And so it was like school had ended and like I'm getting ready to walk home. I did not wait for him. I did not wait for him or nothing like that. I was like, you know what? Forget it. Bye. I'm gonna leave. So I was walking home alone and my cousin, I don't even remember my cousin was there. No, she was there. She was there. I had walked in front of them. I was like speed walking because I was like, yo, I'm gonna get home. And so I was walking home, whatever, and he came out of his house. I walked past his house. I was walking past his house and he came out his, no, I was walking past his house. No, yeah. Okay. Like, I was walking like this way. And like, he was like coming, like, he came out his house. His house was like right, okay. His house was like right here, right? And so, he was like coming towards me. And I was like back here. But I was trying to like zoom past him. And I'm still walking, y'all. I'm still walking. I'm trying to like walk past him. So, he came out his house like this. And he trying to call my name, trying to talk to me, whatever. I'm like, boy, if you don't get your... I'm like, yo, leave me alone right now. So, like, he was just calling my name. He was like, Alicia. Like, I'm just like, he's like, Alicia, come talk to me. Alicia. I'm just like, but I was like, earmuffs to the bush or something like that. I was just like, this nigga right here, boy. I was like, this man. I was trying to duck him and dodge him so bad. Like, even though he saw me, I was still like trying to ignore him. So I ignored him. He was calling me like, he was calling my name for a while. Like, he just kept calling my name. And like, I was just ignoring him. I was like, leave me alone, bro. I don't want to talk to you because you a liar. You leaving out information like details and stuff like that. You a liar. Like, you lying to me. And so, okay, so yeah, like after that, I think he texted me something like that. I think I texted him back, being dumb. And you know, we talked about it, and like I was just like, you know, he said something, and I was just like, okay, whatever. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna deal with it, like, whatever. And then, yeah, so that's the story of how I found out my boyfriend was a stripper. That was a crazy, like, only if y'all could have been there, like, that was so crazy. Like, you would not understand. Like, I was like, how do you like, how like, how was like, I don't understand, like how, yo, how, like, how is it okay? Like, how How are you a stripper and you're not even like legal? But I never found out if he was really a stripper. I took his word for it because I know if somebody else told me that and he told me that, so I was like, okay, you a stripper. I never found out if it's true. I never went to see him dance or anything like that. It was a no from me. And so, but we did end up like staying together after that. We ended up staying together after that until he did something else that was stupid. But yeah, so long story short, that's the end of it. That's how I found out my boyfriend was a stripper. I really hope you guys enjoy this story time. It was kind of like, you know, it was mad funny to me. Like, I'm over here like about to die just reminiscing about it. But it was mad funny to me. And this was a legit true story, I swear. It was a true story. And yeah, so if y'all want to see another story time, like, let me know. Cause I got a couple like up my sleeve. I got a couple of my sleeve. Like, y'all would be like, whoa. But yeah, so like this video if you like this video. Subscribe for more because I got more coming. And yeah, thanks for watching. And excuse me. But yeah, so you can watch this video right here and you can click on my face like right there. And then tell me if y'all feeling this new background situation. Y'all like it or what? Leave a comment down below. And then bye y'all.